Hello and welcome to this Crop v Crop challenge. We are looking at corn silage versus grass silage today. So like the other Crop v Crops that we have done, we will be doing the full map of Elm Creek in each of those and seeing which one has the most volume and which one brings us the most money in. To do that, we have another item from the Colossus Harvester pack, which is the Forest Harvester pack, Forest Harvester of the Colossal Harvester pack. That's it, mouthful, and I've made it even worse. So as you can see, this is the line because we have a 50-meter header again. We have this beast which goes apparently 150 miles an hour. We'll see. I don't think that's going to be a wise choice for me while I drive it. And then we have the Titan trailer, which is also part of this pack, which holds, I think it's 5 million litres of any product you want to put into it. So that is going to help us out massively in getting this done in a timely manner. Before we do the whole map in corn silage and then in grass silage, I'm going to do a little experiment to show you what stage we're going to harvest the corn at. Because there's much debate whether you do it at ready to harvest or if you do it at the stage before that. So we're going to end that debate by doing a whole field in each one, and whatever one gets the most volume, that is what we'll do the whole map in. So there'll be no arguing, hopefully, about it, and we'll just end the discussion. Right, let's get this converted. So that is the field ready to harvest. 100% yield bonus, 100% fertilized. And now let's see what we get from it. Okay, we are now getting through it. This is quite difficult to steer with the rear wheel steering. It's very, very jumpy. Anyway, we have got silage additive in this, and we will put it in all of them, just so no one can say, oh, you didn't put silage additive in. Well, we have. So there you go. But we'll get this field done, and we've got to do it again with the stage before, just so we get an accurate number of what is the best one to do. Okay, we are done. Let's just let it run through for a bit. Park to the side. So, if someone wants to write down, I'll grab a pen, I won't get it. So, for ready to harvest, we got 415,880. That is ready to harvest. Right, now we need to convert it to the stage before that and see what the difference is. There we go, 100% and 100% for fertilizer and for yield bonus. It's actually only growth stage 6, I thought it went up to 7, but I was wrong. Oh, we need to empty this first. So we go on our easy dev tool and we go empty. There we go. What? Empty. Empty. Oh, I'm not on the trailer. I'm a professional, guys. Now I'm saving it. I'm just pressing all the buttons, but the one I need. Empty. There we go. See, sometimes we have these slight issues on this channel. Anyway, about this harvester, with this header we can also do grass, so I don't have to change anything. I just keep the same setup for the next one, which is going to be really nice and easy, because for all the other challenges I've had to change quite a lot. So it's just a straight up swap. Empty them out and swap them and swap the crop types on the field. That's all we've got to do. Well, according to that findings, waiting till it is ready to harvest wins by 3,000 litres on this field. So that is what we're going to go with. We're going to just put it all to ready to harvest, and that's it. That is it. That is the best one that we have found doing our experiment. So we'll get them all set up and changed over to that right now. So that is every field now converted to corn. So that's the first one we're going to do. We are going to do the corn silage first. See how much we get. Flip it over to the grass silage like we've done in the other videos. And then we'll see who wins. We'll see who wins. Put in your comments now of who you think is going to win. I think I know what's going to win. But I'd like to hear what everyone else thinks is going to win. Also, if you're new to the channel, please consider subscribing down below. And also, if you're enjoying the video, please give it a like. It's a massive help to us. Anyway, I'm going to crack on, and I'll check back in with you when we're about halfway-ish done. Let you know how the harvester's getting on. I'm going to have some issues, I think, because the steering is an absolute of a thing to go around corners with. So let's get cracking on, and I'll see you in a bit. So a mid-harvest update. We're about halfway through, loosely. These machines are terrible. They just don't steer. They miss stuff. Yeah, they're not really designed to go 50 plus miles an hour. Well, they go about 45. But yeah, they're a lot of work. I can barely leave any AI on them, like farmers, because they just, like, do one strip and stop. I don't know if it's to do with the trailer or what it is, but yeah. This is a lot more work than even the sugar beets and potatoes was. As you see, it just missed bits there, not sure why. Maybe it's the height of that, I don't know. But we're getting there, and we're about halfway through the corn silage, so it won't be much longer now until we're done. And then we've got to reset for grass. Yay! So we will forage on. Yay, that's a pun if anyone didn't get it. We will forage on, and we will check back in years when I'm switching around. So when we're getting all these dumped and then we're getting switched onto grass. So I'll see you in a bit. So that has us finished the corn silage harvest. Now that took a lot longer than expected. These machines are brilliant in a way, but hard to manage. Steering, horrific. The header catch, yeah, they're a bit difficult. They're a bit difficult, these ones. The sugar beet and potato one, fine. Use that all day. These ones, no chance. They are very erratic. So when that's tipping in, I am going to jump on here and we'll get all the fields reset. And then they'll obviously now be a grass. So with grass, we do have another added part to it. Because grass you can harvest 3 times a year. We are not going to do 3 times. I contemplated it, but then after driving those machines for the last hour and a half, I went, no chance. So what we'll do is, we'll get these all harvested, all picked up, get all the grass put into our silo. Then what number we get there, we will multiply it by the 3. I'll change it on the screen so that it's easier for everyone to see and compare with the corn silage. But now we are going to get straight into the grass cutting, because that is just finished tipping. So we have all our corn silage is now in. I genuinely don't know how much I got because I was emptying like part loads and stuff as well, just to keep enough space in the trailers. So yeah, it'll be an interesting one. But I think I know what's going to win. I think I do. I genuinely think I do. I might be wrong, but again, put your guesses down in the comments to see if you are right. So let's get on with the grass harvest. Again, check in ways when I'm about halfway done. I'll have a little rant about how I don't like these harvesters, and then we'll crack on even more. So see you in a bit. So I did forget to show the harvester working on grass, because I just wanted to make sure you don't think I'm taking anything from the edges. This is just cutting the field grass, not the meadow grass on the sides. So as you can see there, we missed some, but I will not take anything from the meadow grass at the side of the field. So we are only getting the field grass that has technically been planted. We're not taking the meadow grass. I just wanted to show you all that so you don't think I'm adding to it with taking tons of the headlands and things as well. We are not. We are just taking the grass that is in the field. So mid-grass cutting update. You can't really see what I've done. Downside of doing grass. All of this is done. All up here is done. Here is done. Oh, they're not done. That's done. I've moved something here. This is all wiped out. And that is all done. I've literally just got this section here and these to do. And then we're done. So we're getting through it. It is, yeah, the harvester, of getting a bit more used to it. It is still pretty terrible for turning. And on grass, you do seem to miss a lot more than on the silage. The corn silage, sorry. But yeah, we're getting there. We're getting there. So yeah, mid-harvest update. So we won't be long until we get to actually see the final number. So that is us done with the grass cutting. Just emptying the last forage harvester and trailer now. These ones are all just abandoned here. I did fly around and make sure I hadn't missed a single bit. I may have missed like a little tuft, but that's about it. So what we'll do is once this is finished, we'll have a look to see what volume we have, as usual. When we get the volume of the grass, I'm going to probably just sort of cheat in 3 times that, just so it's easier for everyone to see on the screen compared to the corn, the corn silage, rather than putting something on screen. So I just think it'll be easier for everyone to see that. But we'll see when this is finished. Is it finished now? It is finished now. We'll get our numbers in just a few seconds. So I only get grass on the screen. I don't get the chaff, which is what we make into silage. So that's saying 8,160,069, which if we times by 3, because we'd be technically doing 3 cuts, that's 24,480,207. So I'm going to get that sort of cheated in just so it looks the same on the other screen. So just give me a sec to do that. So I've multiplied what we had in grass, but I have another problem. Something has happened with, I don't know if it's the time saving mod thing here or something with the amount of silos and the amount of volume we've got. Basically, everything that is in this silo here is multiplying, and I don't know why. So normally I will show you on one screen, but I'll show you my issue, my predicament. So that is the amount of grass that we should have. I had to change it because there was 700 litres that weren't getting counted on the other screen on this screen before, because they were in the other silo, if that makes sense. So we did have 760 litres, which I can show you now as well, that they're stuck there. But when you come to the time, so ignore all the numbers on the screen right now. They are nonsense. See, it says 28,365. That's not what we have. And then this is doubled. Well, not doubled, it's added on again. This was only about 19. Then it went up to 36. And then when I put the third tank there, it's gone up to 57. I do not know what is happening. But anyway, just to prove what's in every single silo that I have, we'll go through them all. So grass in this one, we have 6,823,363. And in this one, we have the 781,052 litres. I tried to take that out and put it into the other one, and it would not let me. I do not know what's gone wrong. And we'll quickly go to the other one. But basically, in terms of volume, we'll get to it. But I even put a silage thing there. I was like, oh, do I need to actually convert it? I'm not doing that. 20. See, that's now double counting. This silo can only take 20 million. And it's now double counting that 781,000 that's in that one. I think I may have put them too close together. Or they just don't work. And then our chaff, we've got 19,220,199. But then in this silo, we miraculously have the exact same amount. So there's definitely an issue. So what I'm going to do, I'm not doing the whole thing again. just putting it out there. We're not doing it again to validate my data. I know what the numbers are. Numbers of the 8 million number was wrong because we've had that 700 that was for some reason missing. But we do have the right data now. So there's something not right with all of these. Why it's multiplying, I don't know. This number for grass is right. 26,823,363 is the amount of grass that you would get if you done 3 harvests with it. We only done 1 and we got our 8 million odds. But if you done 3 harvests, that's what you would get in terms of grass. And the chaff is, yeah. What I'll do is I'll get the screen on now. So on your screen now, you can see that grass clearly won with 26,823,363 litres over the course of 3 harvests. Corn would give you 19,220,199 litres over the 1 harvest. But bear in mind, with corn, you've got to plough, replant, fertilise, do all the normal field prep stuff, which is a decent bit of work. Whereas with grass, you are having to cut 3 times, but you don't have to do all that. You just leave your grass and it keeps going round. So I think work-wise, they are very similar. There's not much in it in terms of what one does a little bit more and things. It's very similar, and for the difference you get in volume, it is well worth doing the 3 cuts for grass instead of just doing the 1 for corn. Now in terms of monetary value, selling at a best price, which is, I just pulled from the best price that it was showing on this map at $567 per 1,000 litres. Grass we give you $15,208,847 if you were to do the whole map. Now corn we give you $10,897,853 for the whole map. That's quite a big difference when you see it in monetary terms. Like, it was big in terms of the volume, but in monetary terms, you're talking, what's that, 4.2 million difference a year if you're doing the whole map. So it's still, it's nigh on 30% more. If not 30% more, just with quick maths in my head. I'm not going to calculate to do that. But yeah, it's a lot more. Which I did kind of think it was going to be more, because I know grass is kind of overpowered a little bit when you turn it into silage. It is one of the big money-making, grindy things that you can do if you really want to make a lot of money on this game. So that is going to be us for today. I apologise for the sort of glitchy ending with weird silos doing weird stuff. I'm actually going to play around and see if I have an endless supply of silage now. Do you think I'll be able to just produce as much silage as I can with this? I don't know. It's weird. It times it by 3, I think, and then one of them's timesing my grass by 2. I don't know what's going on. I have lost the plot with it. Lost the plot indeed. I've only been at this for 3 hours straight, so it's not bad. But thank you very much for watching. If you've enjoyed the video, please give it a like. If you're new to the channel, please consider subscribing, and I'll see you again next time. Thanks again. Goodbye.